Up, y'all? Back again with a video. Had a real busy day yesterday. I tried to get y'all some content yesterday, but it is what it is. So basically, let me get started real quick on this series. Warriors, Steph, y'all really wrong for what y'all did, bro, the other night. Y'all really wrong for that, bro. Y'all sitting there laughing on the sideline, bro. People had money with y'all, bro. I had y'all in the parlay with my parlay, bro. I had the Timberwolves and the Warriors, y'all. Damn near Steph getting ripped all day from the twin, getting his cookie stolen, y'all laughing. Steve Kerr had to pull y'all. Close the damn series out, fool. Please. Credit to the Rockets. They played a phenomenal game. And like I said, like we always say, the Rockets are just playing it. They've been playing by committee. One night it may be Jalen Green, and one night it may be Sang-Woon. One night it may be the Thompson twin. One night it may be Dylan Brooks. One night it may be somebody off the bench like Tari Eason. So, much respect to the Houston Rockets. So, on to this damn Lakers and these Timberwolves game. Lakers lose 96-103, and yet again, they're out the first round. Yet again. What else is new? What else is new? And the main culprit on the missing ingredient in the pot, lack of size, guys. Lack of size hurt Bron and Luka. No size. Jackson Hayes became unplayable, getting in foul trouble. But at the same time, bro, you gotta at least try to play the kid, JJ. I'd rather you go down playing some type of size than not playing no size. Dorian Finney-Smith, you have him playing center, bro. Like, and you wonder why people, the most ass of an offensive player that I've ever seen as a big man, have 27 points and 24 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, that is, guys. So let's look at some damn numbers real quick. Timberwolves was absolutely pathetic from the three-point line. They were absolutely horrible. Guys, Timberwolves played a D-plus game, a D-minus game, and they still managed to win the game. Let that sink in. They went 7 for 47 from the three-point line. And they still managed to win the game. And they shot, that's 14.9%. How do you go 7 for 47? And you want to know why they went 7 for 47, guys? Let me read y'all some numbers from certain guys. Julius Randle went 1 for 6. Dante DiVincenzo went 2 for 12. Nickeil Alexander-Walker went 3 for 11. And Andy Edwards went 0 for fucking 11. Why do y'all idiots? Charles Barkley told y'all, stupid behind. It's like these guys just don't get it. It's like if you're 0 for 11, once you go 0 for 7, don't you think, oh man, maybe let me start getting to the paint. Maybe let me start getting in the mid-range. You keep shooting from the three-point line. 0 for 11, and y'all wondering why viewership in the NBA is down. Because guys are launching threes, building brick houses, and launching them and being construction workers out there because they can't hit a shot and they launching them and keep launching threes. Aren't y'all tired? All y'all guys, and then fans and media, y'all go 0 for 11, and then in the fourth quarter, you shoot 2 threes and make shots and win the game, and you go 2 for 13, but all of a sudden, that's goddamn mama mentality. And then next thing you know, you getting crowned as a face of NBA. This is not good shot IQ, Andy Edwards. This is terrible. These guys they play hero ball too much, guys. It's like, why are we? That is terrible for a stat line, bro. You didn't make not 1 3. It's like by the time you get to the 7-3 and you seeing it not go in, why are we not getting easier shots for yourself? But you the face of the NBA, though. And I'm a big Anthony Edwards fan. I love Ant. But this is why he took kind of a step back. Bro, nobody in the NBA can guard you. Your easiest shot is getting to the cup and drawing fouls or the mid-range. You were shooting the mid-range last year. You just went away from that. This whole year you went away from that because the reason why he went away from that, guys, is because he was leading the league in three-point attempts. At least top 3. So it's sad. But this just goes to show how terrible JJ was. JJ got outcoached the whole series, and at the end of the day, you're mismanaging minutes. Then you got people just getting cardio, just running around. Gabe Vincent just running around. 26 minutes for 0 points. Running around. Why you not just take him out, take his ass out, and put Dalton Knecht in? Because Dalton Knecht is not one of those rookies that's being buried on a bench with no playing time, guys. Dalton Knecht has gotten playing time, and he's gave the Lakers good minutes. Play the kid. Let him get some minutes and get some offense. He's made for to get at least 10, 15. Get him some minutes. Just mismanaging minutes. Then you got Goodwin, a defensive player out there with Gabe Vincent. Of course you're not going to win games when you got both of them on the same court together. Gabe Vincent, to me, I'm fine with Goodwin because you're going to need that defensive player with Luka. But having them both in the game at the same time, of course you're going to be terrible in the fourth quarter or the third quarter or however much you playing them in what quarters. It's just terrible. Now, a lot of it wasn't JJ's fault. He just didn't have a lot of the Jimmy and Joe's guys. They need a center that can catch lobs for Luka, catch alley-oops like a Nick Claxton and play the defense. See if you can get a Nick Claxton in here. Then you may need somebody at least from the small forward to shooting guard spot that can hit the 3 ball and play defense to help Luka in the backcourt. Because honestly, guys, I don't know about this Austin Reeves and Luka. I don't know about this. And when you have your best scorer on the team and your third best scorer on the team, and they in the backcourt getting torched all night on the defensive end, eventually people are going to be like, bro, can they play together? That's not good enough. So, I mean, to me, you get Luka, even though Austin Reeves took a major jump this year on the offensive end, it's like I can't sacrifice lackluster defense and not win championships when I have these two guys in the backcourt. So I don't know what they're going to do with the Austin Reeves. I don't know. But I feel like on the offensive end, Luka, whatever system you bring in with Luka, whatever team Luka go to, he's going to make the offense better. But I'm going to get to him in a minute because I got a lot to say about his ass. But another thing, guys, I noticed with the, I don't know, man. And then I saw a stat where Naj Reid was averaging 13 points, and the Lakers bench alone, as a whole, was averaging 7 points. Naj Reid had a phenomenal game. I think whether it was game 1 or game 3, I can't remember, but it goes to show how bad the Lakers bench was this whole series, man. Y'all wasn't giving them people nothing. So, on to Luka. Luka is hot salami on defense. He is a hot salami ass sandwich on defense. He can't guard nobody. He don't even try to guard nobody, guys. At least show some type of effort. You don't even show no effort. And you're wondering why you're getting bounced out this year. This team, it's like Luka, guys, he has to be so perfect on the offensive end because he's so lackluster on the defensive end. You are a hot salami sandwich ass on defense. Then every time we got to bring double team to help your ass, guys are wide open in the corner. So you know when you got two options in the corner. I'm either going to hit the 3-point shot or I'm going to drive to the paint. Your center going to have to push up in the paint. And then I'm going to throw an alley-oop to Rudy Gobert. And that's how his big ass get 27 and 24 rebounds. Because you can't guard nobody. This is terrible, man. Chris Finch literally, in the fourth quarter, went to Luka and pick and roll in every damn play. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. That is him. I have never seen that before, guys. Never in my years of watching basketball. I have never seen somebody get picked apart every play. Usually, if it's a weak link, they may take a break on on a player for a second. Come on, let's go to somebody else, brother. Let's see who else we could take advantage of pick and roll. They'll usually take a break. But no, Luka was in every goddamn pick and roll play every time. Getting the switch on him. Luka, this ain't gonna cut it, man. And you with this ISO ball shit, pounding the ball for 15 seconds, launching a three, hoping it go in, and it usually go in. It does go in, but you're not. It's not good offense, bro. That's gonna wear thin eventually, bro. Cause that's too many times you just betting on that shot to go in than just running a healthy offense. These guys, they don't know how to move out the ball. Find you some back cuts. Even Steph know how to move without the ball. Get you some back cuts. Come off screens. Just get easier shots for people. It's too much of this bullshit where it's like, well, I just pray we just have a good night from a shooting night than just running healthy offense. As for Bron had a phenomenal defensive game. I think when they played Minnesota, I think it was game 4. Bron still looked good. It's coming a little harder for him, but he is still one of the best players in the league. You know, it's just that's how the cookie crumble, guys. You know, obviously he came out the whole Lakers team came out flat. Game 5, they all did, but I think Bron is still, for him to be shooting at this high level in 3-point percentage, man, goes to show Bron still got some tread on the tire a little bit. You know, he's getting older, so, you know, he has to work a little bit harder for his scoring. But at the end of the day, anybody that needs to say Bron needs to retire, I don't even want to talk basketball. This is not why they lost. The lack of defense, the lack of size, the lack of a scoring threat off the bench. It's just they just need help, guys. This team is not finished. They're not a finished product, not a finished roster. If you thought the Lakers was gonna go to the finals, I don't know what the hell you thought this was gonna be. They don't have enough guys to compete with the better Western teams. And then if you manage to get to the finals, you're not beating the Celtics, you're not beating the Cavs, you're not beating none of them people. So now as for JJ, you're going to have the nerve enough to say your team must get in championship shape. Fool, you must get in coaching shape to be a championship winning coach. You had a hell of a year, JJ. You did coaching. You really did. But this is what separates great coaches, good coaches to elite coaches, finding adjustments and managing people minutes the correct way. And you did none of that this series. And like I said, none of it was his fault, guys. Some Jimmy and Joes were not on the team, but you have to be better. It should not take you this long to... Why do you have to have some type of size out on the court? If Jackson Hayes getting foul trouble, he just getting foul trouble. Rudy Gobert is too big to be having Dorian Finney-Smith starting as a center. And then you're putting Dorian Finney in a tough spot because you're getting him in foul trouble because he can't guard no big guys like that. You see what I'm saying? And you would need Dorian Finney-Smith to play defense out there because he's one of the better defenders on your team. And it goes to show, even though he's one of the better defenders, guys, at the end of the day, a 40-year-old is the best defender on your team. And he can't even give you defense for the whole game because he's 40 years old. That is saying something. There's no reason why a 40-year-old should be your best defender on a team. They need to address a defensive player that can at least contain and help shots. Rui is not that. Rui is an all-around good player. He don't do nothing elite. He's a good mid-range player. He's a good everything he do decent. He's a good defender, not a great defender, decent defender. Rui is a solid player. But he's not that, guys. He ain't that. So and it sucks for the Lakers and Bron because it's like, even with the Nuggets series, the last 2 years, they've been in every game. It's just the fourth quarter blunders. And it happened again this series. And as for Edwards and the Timberwolves, bruh, I don't want to hear nothing about no face of the league, bruh. Face of the league don't come out with 0 for 11 from 3-point line, bro. Nah. Nah. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to crown no Ant Edwards right now. I'm not. And it's starting to get disrespectful because people just skip over Donovan Mitchell and what he's doing. And I know Ant Edwards is probably the most flashiest. I love Ant, but you need better shot IQ than this, bro. This is terrible, bro. This is not good, bro. It's not good. Your shot IQ sometimes is really bad, bro. It's really bad. I like when you get into I like when you have that mentality when you know I got Austin Reeves and Luka switched on me. I'm going to get to the paint and draw a foul, or I'm going to kick it, or I'm going to go up for the layup. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go up for the layup and make it and one. But you want to do this type of shit. So, we'll see what the Timberwolves do. Maybe they scare another team the next year. We'll see what they're going to do. Julius Randle had a pretty good series. He had 23 points this game, so we'll see what they'll do, man. It's real life now for them. Because for the rest of these players, you ain't going against really no small. Things are going to start getting hectic now. This is the real deal now. But as for the Lakers, JJ Redick, you got to, and this is like one thing with him, bro, what pisses me off with him, with JJ. Why are you so snooty and so mean, bro? Like, you're like an asshole, bro. Chris Paul said that even when y'all was young playing in when Chris Paul was at Wake Forest and you was at, you're such an asshole. They asking you about what went wrong. You storming out, walking out, getting an attitude, bro. Nobody give a damn about you getting an attitude, bro. Nobody don't care about that, bro. You need to coach better, bro. Nobody don't care about all that bitch ass stuff you doing, bro. That's weak stuff you doing, bro. I mean, you messing it up. You've been acting like that. It's just your attitude is just snooty and just snobby. And I've seen how you act like that on First Take. Just snooty and snobby. Like, you ain't got to be rude, bro. You're too young of a head coach. You're too young of a head coach to be acting like that. That's for Popovich and them to do that. Not you, bro. You coaching bad. You get mad at them. That's all I got to say, guys. We'll see what the Lakers are doing in the offseason. But Luka needs to get better. That's simple on the defensive end. It's that simple. So we'll see. So I think all we got left, guys, is really the Clippers and Nuggets, and yeah, that's about it. And the Rockets and Warriors. So the Knicks finally closed it out with the Brunson taking over in the fourth. Brunson has been absolutely phenomenal, but we'll see what happens. So I'm out.